Charm, she's a star. Flipping through glass with the latest craze. Trying in the club, oh how they dazzle. We keep it real, spilling the truth. In a circle of queens, there's always from lipstick shades. So that's we sharing the vibe, feel the angelic breeze. Page by page, return our worlds. Sit still and strong and life unfurled.
Hey, 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 ladies and gents. It's Win Wednesday, and we all winning here on the front porch. How's everyone doing today? Is the time change messing with y'all like it's messing with me? Because I'm tired. I almost didn't hit this go live button today, but I was like, I promised them we were going to come and talk about our politics today, so I better show up. I'm tired, boss. I'm tired. Next year, I need to take off a few days when the time changes so my body can adjust because sis is tired. Let me see. I'll give y'all a few minutes to get into the chat. I didn't check to see if anybody else was live. But we taking a break from Nesto today. We're going to talk about the two individuals on the thumbnail, Victor Hill and Tiff Tiff. And I'm scrolling over here trying to pick some up. So if y'all hear me pausing, that's because I'm looking for something. Hey, everyone. I'm going to speak and we're going to get into it. We're going to start off with Tiffany, and then we're going to end with Victor Hill. Let me speak to everyone in the chat. Hey, no, I see you up here, number one, waiting at the front porch with a cold drink, okay? I don't drink either. Hey, Shirley's divorce. Hey, Lou. Hey, big sis. I said what I said. And hey, Nestos. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Thank you, ladies, for being here and modding for me on today. Of course, we are taking a break from Thornton County, Nesto and Company. We're going to be talking about Tiffany Henyard, supervisor, mayor, over in Dolton, Illinois, and Thornton Township. And then we're going to easy on back to Georgia, but we're going to be in Clayton County talking about Victor Hill. Okay. And we're going to start off with Tiff Tiff, and then we're going to move to Victor Hill. And if we have time, y'all know I'll bless y'all with something. Hey, Aries one, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Hopefully Elsie will pop in because she is the one that kind of elaborated on Victor Hill when we did one of our lives on Nesto. Y'all know Nesto is always name dropping, and Victor Hill was dropped in one of our phone calls that we did in our series, Gel Edgeless Ponytails. So Gel Edgeless Ponytails, yeah, I said it right. In that 4-part series, Nesto spoke about Victor Hill. So we taking it back. LC said you need to dig up some tea on him. We need to come back and cover him again. And I was like, I will definitely get on it. And I did get on it, baby. And I went down a damn rabbit hole. We're gonna break it up though into two parts because I think it would be too much to do it all at once since he got a damn criminal background like Nesto, honey. RICO charges, theft by deception, theft by taking. Sure. He just a damn Nesto with a damn badge on. So we will get into him last. We'll cover Tiff first. Ladies first, of course. We haven't been 5 minutes. We'll go ahead and jump into it. And I'll get my thumbnail up for the ones that do not know how these individuals look. On the left, well, on my left, I think it's possibly on your guy. I missed and clicked it again. On you guys' left as well. We have Mr. Hill baby dressed out. Okay, I think I hold on. I see what happened. We have Mr. Hill dressed out in his jailhouse attire. There we go. Dressed out in his jailhouse attire on the left. I'm just kidding, but that's him with the badge on. And then we have Tiff at the bottom right. Y'all know Tiffany. Let me delete that. Okay. Hey, Latita. Welcome, welcome. All right, so let's get started with Tiff. Okay, and then we will get to Mr. Hill last. Okay. And we will come back again. Mr. Hill's gonna be a two-part. We're gonna cover his criminal activities, part 1, okay, and then we're gonna come back and wrap it off next Wednesday with part 2. Okay. Again, he is a damn Nesto with a damn badge. Yes, please like the live. Hey, Reef, Muff's mom. We're taking a break, y'all, for the ones that just joined from Nesto. But if we have some time, I do have a short video that we can do because y'all know I like if y'all sticking here with me and we have time, y'all know I like to reward y'all with a little Nesto. So if we do have time and I can get it down to a reasonable time and I don't feel like y'all tired of my ass, we will cover that. I think it's like 8 or 9 minute video. Okay. Nesto, of course, with his sidekick, his side hen, Miss Ponytail, aka Cynthia. It's a jail visit. Okay. So I think we can find some humor in it because it's really short. Okay, so we may be able to squeeze old Nesty in, but so let me get started. Let me get started and stop saying okay and talking. Let me get into it. On last night, Thornton Township had a meeting, March 11th. Tiff showed up. Mostly all of the trustees showed up except for Stephanie Wiederman. I hope I'm saying her last name correctly because y'all know I mess up a name in a hot minute. And the clerk, Darlene. And I forgot Darlene's last name. So those two individuals were not in attendance, but everyone else was there. So they had a quorum and they were able to move forward with the meeting. So I had a little hope, but y'all, my hope was diminished. Okay, real quick, like, because I noticed when I was watching the meeting, two of the trustees, which is Chris and Carmen, they were trying to ask a question, and I could see that Tiff was brushing them off, and she didn't really want to hear what they had to say. She was ready to start the meeting, but Chris and Carmen were insistent. They were persistent, okay, say persistent in getting their question asked, and they weren't ready to start the meeting. Okay, so what they were trying to ask Tiff and the attorney, and of course the other trustees that were in attendance, that if Stephanie, who was not in attendance, could attend the meeting remotely through Zoom, and Tiffany said no. So Chris and Carmen were like, well, hold up. Let us ask the attorney, what is the proper process, procedure? What can they do within law? When it comes to anyone that's not attending the meeting. What is the law? What is the rule? What is the policy? When is it appropriate for them to have someone zoom into the meetings remotely? And Tiff was over talking them. She was talking out loud, of course, being disruptive, uncooperative. She pretty much was trying to overshadow them and start the meeting because she did not want them to ask the attorney. But the attorney did step up. It's not that man anymore that sits over there that I said was acting like a scarecrow. It was not him. We be like blank twice if you over there breathing, if you okay. It was not him. It was a female attorney. And believe it or not, she was calling in remotely. And I want to say they were using Zoom. Okay. So the attorney could be remote. You know what I mean? Could call in to the meeting, but the trustees or the clerk could not. Okay. So the attorney pretty much said, in the event, that's okay, L. I started with Tiffany first. In the event that someone is out, there's three reasons. There's three reasons or three ways, that an individual can call in remotely, and she went over those three ways. We're going to look at a short video, not too long, of what happened because it was a short-lived meeting anywho. So the attorney did step up, gave the procedure, told them what they can do within policy and law. Tiff did not like it. And she said, we finna start the meeting. Hey, Vicky, we're going to start the meeting. Although the attorney said they had the right to have Stephanie to call in, Tiffany said no. And she wanted to start the meeting. And Carmen and Chris got up and walked out because they were like, can you give us a reason? Because we are within, our rights to have her to call in. There was three reasons that was acceptable for an individual to call in, and one was if they were having issues, like with their children or medical, and I forgot what the third one was, but Tiffany wasn't having it, so they got up and left, and the meeting was adjourned. Hey, social wife Melissa, thank you for being here as well. I thank all you guys for coming. I think we need a little break from Nesto. We'll get to him tomorrow if we wrap this up early enough. For the ones that join, I do have a short video visit with Nesto and Cynthia that we could potentially look at. It's like 9 minutes. Okay, I think we'll find some humor in it. So the meeting was adjourned at that time because they could not come to an agreement. Tiffany was being defiant, talking out loud, being aggressive. And they was like, baby, I could be home watching TV. So they got up and left. And that was it for the meeting. Now, here's my thoughts. At this point, I feel like, can we all just get along? We saw what happened in Dolton. This is Thornton Township. At what point is someone going to stand up and be the leader? And to me, that someone should be Tiffany because she is the supervisor. She is the boss. So again, I feel like she should be leading by example. She should have tried to turn this into something positive instead of something negative because everybody's already looking at you, pointing fingers at you. They want you up out of there, and you're still doing the same things that people have issues with. So I feel like at this point would have been a perfect time for her to just do the damn right thing, honey, like Spike Lee. Do the right thing. Let her call in, extend this invitation to Darlene because she wasn't there either. And then you would have had everyone there and you guys could have moved on with the meeting because Tiff had things on the agenda that she wanted them to vote for. So I feel like bend a little bit, please. Like play the game, honey. How are you a politician, but you don't know how to play the game, which is politics? So anyway, the meeting ended. Nothing happened. And again, it's stupid at this point to me that y'all can't just agree to disagree sometimes. Some people like chaos lady. Yeah, obviously. Hey, Tim Tim, because it's like to me, like when you're the boss, like you gotta know how to reach the people and you gotta be able to, you know, come down to people's level. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just be on your level. You got to meet people sometimes where they are, and you got to have a meeting of the mind. So I don't get it. Like, ma'am, you about to lose your big paycheck. This is where you make most of your coins at. I I just felt like if she would have just said, okay, if Stephanie gonna call in, let's get in contact with Darlene, see if she wanna call in, and let's get this meeting on the go because they did have an agenda and they didn't even make it to damn calling the meeting to order. They didn't do the roll call or that stupid pledge of allegiance. I hate that they do the pledge of allegiance. I really do. But they didn't even make it to call the meeting to order. But baby, the meeting was called adjourned because they got up and walked out. And they as in Carmen and Chris. Chris Gonzalez and Carmen Carlisle is what Tiffany called her, but it's Carlisle. Okay, so they let me look at this agenda real quick, like because there's some old business on here. I think they would have just at least see if they could get something passed because they have their 2024-2025 budget appropriation ordinance on here and they have two line items. One is for the general assistant fund and then the other is for the general fund. And then they have that property tax refund that Tiff has promised the people that she's gonna give everybody a refund, okay, no matter what. And then the fourth item they had on there was approval of bonuses for all Thornton Township employees. Those were items that Tiffany put on the agenda and that she really wanted done. Because that'll help her get voted back in, baby. If she getting people some coins. But the people said, nah, you can't let her Stephanie call in. We're gonna exit stage left. And they did so. She also have bingo on here. Let me pull it up. Let me pull this up real quick, like so you guys can see. Hey, Miss Boogie Down. Welcome, welcome. Let me see if I can pull this up so y'all can at least see what I'm talking about. I got this from the Lansing Journal. They also have a YouTube channel, but they have not posted the meeting up there yet. So I'm going to use someone else's meeting video. She said it was okay. Because them folks like to strike your channel. Okay. So here is the agenda. And this is just off of the Lansing Journal, as I've already mentioned. I probably could have downloaded it, but we want to keep it short and cute. So when I was talking about the old business, I was referring to this section right here. I read off all four of these ticket items here. It's a typo on here. But I'm trying to get down to the new business where Tiff have on here these items up for approval for upcoming events. Bingo, Black History, Women's History, bingo, bingo, and Easter. So Tiffany said, if I'm not gonna be here, baby, let me go ahead and make sure we got some damn entertainment. So this is a new business again. And what's this for? This about what 40,000? I'm trying to get my numbers together. About less than 35,000 worth of expenditures, and they have not even passed a budget. But these items are on here. Oh, I got a message. Oh, child, that's Miss E. She busy. She may pop in. Oh, I think she had Bible study today too. Let me get my right number. I had to pull out the calculator. Yeah, about 31,000. Okay. Worth of expenditures when they don't even have a budget approved, but you want to have upcoming events. I mean, that's just costing more money. Okay. So those are like some of the things that stuck out to me. They were supposed to go in closed session to discuss the hiring, discipline, performance, compensation, and the dismissal of certain personnel, legal counsel, acquisitions of real property, matters pending, probable or imminent litigations pursuant to this section 2C1 of the Open Meetings Act. So they were supposed to go in the closed session to discuss that, but baby, they didn't make it. And actions following the closed session, I guess this is when they will come out and discuss maybe their final decision with the public. Discussion and possible action related to the termination of employee A, possible action related to the supervisor vehicle stipend. Ooh, which the supervisor has received for the duration of her term. So that would not have, oh, that was in closed session. I'm sorry. They had two closed session items. Okay. I thought this was going to be open. Sorry, I misspoke. So these two items on the agenda would have been closed session. I'm sorry about that. I didn't see that at first. So this is that's just the things that stood out to me when it came to the agenda, as far as not some of the normal things that are reoccurring on there. Let me get back over here to y'all. Hey Kim. Hey, uniquely Sonya RN PhD. Hey, one leg off. Like her song, she got a new song, One Leg Off. Did you see she's releasing a new song? She released a clip already. Okay, but at 7:30, I think their time, okay, which will be 8:30 my time, if I'm not mistaken. She is going to be dropping the full song over there on Tiff Speaks, her YouTube channel. Okay, so you got a little new snippet, but she's going to release the song in its entirety. Hey, Mrs. Beautiful One. Okay, I spoke to everyone that joined while I was over there in the other screen reading. You saw it. Baby, she said she trying to feed the people. Driving what she said, around in a Tahoe something. I'm like, okay, girl, this is too much. So that is the agenda. Let me pull up this video we're gonna watch. Hey, Leo lady, thank you so much for being here. We're gonna watch a little snippet from last night's meeting so y'all can see, if you have not saw already, how it went down. I just really felt like at that time it was pretty much her time to like show that she could be a leader and lead the people to the damn meeting to be adjourned, but she couldn't do it. It's not in her. Okay, it's just not in her. So we're gonna go to, oh shoot, I hit it up and I don't hit the wrong button. To Vivian's video. She said it's okay to use it. Vivian Allen, your favorite survivor. She is a local there. She is boots on the ground. And she was at the meeting last night. And I really appreciate her letting us YouTubers use her video. So I definitely want to give her a shout out. Here we go. We're gonna watch it. I don't even think it's gonna be 5 minutes, y'all, because it was very abruptly. It was really quick, how everything went down. Okay, here we go. Let's go back a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
If the attorney don't come, it ain't gonna be no meeting no way. Y'all right. Oh no, she probably on y'all know she been calling in. These meetings too ghetto for
Hey,
her.
correctional officer for lockdown. Welcome and salute back to you as well. Thank you for being here and supporting the
Oh my
channel.
God.
Hey, Salty Buzzer, you just in time. I just been talking. You know how I
Don't
do
get
it.
along, gang here.
You ain't missed much. You finna see what I pretty much
I
was talking
agree.
about. Hey, Pen Pal,
Stephanie definitely should be
50,
able
thank
to
you for
call
being
in.
here and supporting the channel.
Right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back.
No, you welcome
Weather's
back. You
outside,
the
so
one
be
being
able to
MIA.
have some decent weather for a change. Today, I'd like to call the order for the Township Board meeting. Today is
Thank you
March
so
11th,
much. We
2025,
appreciate
and
it.
time is 6:20 p.m. Please call roll. Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes, that was her.
Trustee Darling Gray Everett.
Darlene
Trustee
Great Everett
Powell.
was not there.
Trustee Wiedemann. Supervisor Henyard.
And Stephanie Wienerman was not there either. Oh, they did do this. I thought they missed this. I hate that they do this. Yes.
Next, I would like to make a motion that Stephanie Wiedemann
Yes, Pen Pal.
attend via cell phone due to child care conflict. All right. Just for the record, guys, if you can follow Robert Rules of Orders, ask to be acknowledged, just so that we can keep some kind of form to our board meetings. I would truly appreciate that.
Thank you. I said what I
As you
said.
know, you cannot go via Zoom if you don't have illness or anything like that as it relates to via Zoom. Our meetings are in person, and everybody should be here to take care of it.
You let people just be a phone before.
Yes, due to illness. And I just explained that.
So they,
lawyer.
that's the attorney guys right there on the TV.
It's not back and forth. Tell you the rules, and I'll tell you the reason
I
why
second the motion.
I'm totally against it. And just so you know, you need exactly 3 votes.
I second the motion.
So as I was saying earlier, it's really odd that she does not want Stephanie to call in,
Well, we got a motion.
but the attorney is not there. You know what I mean? I know she's not voting on anything and she's not a trustee or the supervisor or the clerk, but if there's an option for one person, why is it not an option for everyone? That's my point.
Aye, for first and
Okay,
second.
let me let you finish. All right, thank you. All right, as I was saying.
They're kind of
the
talking
rules
low.
are You have to be in person in order to partake in the board meeting.
I'm gonna pin this.
You must have an illness or something of an emergency such as that in order to say you want to partake in a board meeting via Zoom. Other than that,
Excuse me, attorney, can you please give the
no
rules
one will be
for
at a board meeting.
participating via Zoom?
Trustee, I just explained to you
She's
that.
out of
I
time.
didn't give you the floor. So
She's
this
out
is
of
not
time.
a back and forth.
So we'd like
So I
to
just
ask the
explained.
attorney.
They
to
talking
everybody
low.
what the
Sorry,
rules
y'all.
are, So it's for the record, so people will know what's going on as you see and watch our movie.
The attorney can't hear us.
Just like live attorney is on. It's making no sense.
See, I just feel like this should have been,
Okay, y'all know I'm Mr. Eric.
this just could have been a time to show that she can get along with the people. What is it going to hurt to ask the attorney, you know, what is the procedure when a trustee asks to call in because they cannot physically be here? Like, what is that going to hurt?
I'm going to attorneys. No one comes to board meetings. Make it no sense.
It's like she can't compose herself. Look at her. Hey, Latoy. That's too much like right. She will never ever do the right thing.
Is she writing a note?
Oh, she writing it down on a sticky note. She official with it, huh? They having a little sidebar. They already saying in their little sidebar, they saying if If she don't let her call in, we gonna walk out. Okay, the attorney's name is Tiffany Nelson Jarosky. I didn't know her name.
I don't know if anyone can hear me, but the meeting is muted.
We hear you now.
We got you.
Attorney, can you hear us? Okay, we had a question. Can you please provide the rules for being able to participate via Zoom
Look at her.
or electronic means? Can't hear us.
Can you hear us? Thumbs up if you could hear us.
Yeah, still on mute. Uh-oh, sorry about that. But she could hear that.
Attorney?
All right, let me get my cube and my mic.
Okay, we can move on with our.
They need to unmute her. She said they can move on, y'all.
No, we could wait.
It's 3 of us here.
Yes, almost over with. I said what I said.
Motion for Stephanie Wiedemann to participate via Zoom.
And I'm just-
We could wait. We've waited for you many times. We could wait.
Without me, it's no point. Either
Without
way
us,
it
there's
goes,
not a
you
quorum
do know
either,
how
so.
this works, so stop.
Without us, there's not a quorum either, so.
So stop. So
We've
all I'm
waited for you
saying
plenty of
is,
times.
let's
We could wait a
move
couple
forward,
minutes.
let's move forward with our agenda until they get that situated. Because it should have been situated before I came in the room anyway. All right. I got all. Go ahead.
Hi, Attorney. The question is, can you please provide the rules for attending via Zoom or electronic means?
So attending by electronic means, there are basically 4/5 reasons to allow someone to attend via electronic means. One is that the person is sick and caring for themselves. 2 is that somebody in their household is sick and they're caring for that individual. 3 is work obligations of their own personal employment. 4 is work obligations as it relates to the township, and 5 is childcare issues that was recently added within the last year or so. To be able to do that.
Now, Trustee Wiedemann has childcare issues and she would like to participate via Zoom, and we're having pushback from the supervisor.
Okay, I mean, my opinion is that it is a valid reason, so I do believe that she does have a valid reason under the Open Meetings Act.
I
Thank you,
disagree with that, attorney. I think we should have our meeting, and my vote is no, as relates to allowing someone in. We need 3 confirmed votes in order to allow coming in anyway. So we can move forward, call the roll.
Trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
trustee Carlisle,
Yes.
trustee Gray Everett, trustee Wiedemann, supervisor Henyard.
No.
Motion failed.
So what is your reasoning?
So moving on.
What is your
All
reasoning?
right, so, next on the
Can you
agenda
explain your
is
reasoning?
approval of minutes.
Motion
Is there a
to
motion?
adjourn.
Is there a motion to approve the minutes from
Second.
January 14th, 2025 at 6 p.m.? Is there a motion?
There's a
We're just
motion on the floor
asking
already.
to allow
Is
Trustee
there a motion?
Wiedemann to conduct the business,
Y'all are
so.
grown individuals. Handle y'all business. Stop allowing your business to handle you. You do not need her to babysit you.
There's a
So
motion and a
move
second.
forward, and we have a whole entire agenda here that we need to proceed with. We have bills that need to be paid. We have budgets that need to be passed. That being
So do the right thing and allow
We
Trustee
are doing the
Wiedemann
right
to
thing.
be
I
a
don't
part
have
of the meeting.
I could choose to go how I choose. And I said no. So now, do you want to approve the minutes or not? Right
Motion
now,
to
is there a
adjourn.
motion to approve the board
Second.
minutes from January 14th of
There's a motion on the
2025
floor.
at 6 p.m. Is there a motion to approve the minutes? Is there a motion? Just because y'all didn't get y'all way, but residents pay attention, this is how they treat your taxpaying dollars. Regardless of somebody can't get in.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Great job, Trustee.
Thank you.
As it relates to the township government. So here we go. Township government stalled once again. That means that you don't get your food, you don't get things that you need as it relates to township government. Thank you so much, but I guess you know. Appreciate it. Have a nice day.
Look at her little do boy.
Ma.
Look at her little do boy. Her boyfriend. Okay, y'all, that was it. Carmen called to adjourn the meeting. Yeah, yeah, they would never ever do that at South Fulton, baby. They do mirror over there. Professional, well spoken, and articulate, honey. They done put the man out his office and he showed up to the meeting. Professional, handling business with his game face on. Put him and the dog out, right? She mad because she ain't on the ballot and she lost the Dolton runoff election. Period. Okay, she's very upset. And I'm just like, I'm gonna say it one more time before we move on to our next tiff topic. I just felt like that was her opportunity to step up, and show that she can be a team player. Okay, she can lead the damn team like Moses, baby, to the promised land. But again, it's an epic failure. It's an epic failure. Exactly. She's spitting mad. Her eyes looked red too. Like she looked like she wanted to just flip the table over. Okay. I'm like, girl, I mean, just chill. But she can't do it. So hey, that's on her. But to me, I would have been focused on this, my biggest bag. Like she makes about 200 and some $1,000 annually there in that position. Baby, I would have kissed the damn ring to keep them coins. I'm just saying. But that's just me being me. That's just me being me. Because I mean, listen, I heard you had to fake it till you can make it. So I mean, she can't even do that at all. Okay. I said what I said, laughing at Reese. Sure. I don't know if y'all saw this, but we're going to talk about this a little bit. This is Tommy G. Tommy G has had his foot on Tiff neck for a little minute now. He's done several videos, content on Tiff. He's been boots on the ground there. Okay. He just released a documentary on yesterday. And baby, it's hot. It's giving what it was supposed to be giving, honey. But Tiff, I will say, that lady say she Ray Charles to the bullshit. She don't see nothing. She don't know nothing about nothing. She not admitting to anything. She gonna stand firm on that. I don't know how that's gonna help her when the FBI put them damn bracelets on her, but she is sticking to the strip as far as what she's going to say in public or what she's going to admit to. She is pretty much sticking to, I don't run the day-to-day operations at Dolton or at the township. And she's not in charge of hiring. Okay, so I already saw this coming earlier on when we used to cover her twice a week, at least twice a week here on the front porch. I already knew that she was going to flip the script and she was going to point fingers at all her minions that she's had, doing her dirty work. And I said then that they better have some receipts to cover themselves, because if it's out of them and her, she is going to choose her, and everybody just going to get in where they fit in at. And I see right now that it's going to be her strategy because she's already doing it and she's doing it on camera. Okay, so people can see. So if you are out there and you've done some dirty work for Tiff, I hope you got some receipts. I really hope you have something to defend yourself, because she's finna throw all y'all under the bus. Okay, she doesn't have a card, so she's had her minions, putting things on their cards for her. She says she's not in charge of HR. So anybody they've hired, like her boyfriend, who basically had hiring paperwork in his folder, and that's it. That's all. No background check was conducted. No resume. No type of certifications. Like nothing was done. He had nothing but his damn W-2, W-4 paperwork in there, and a copy of his ID and his social security card. And that's allegedly. I threw that in there. And that was it, allegedly. The Tahoe came up. Y'all know that she had purchased Tahoes, particularly $50,000 over the price. Okay. And Tiff said that Keith Freeman forged her damn signature. So again, she is ready to throw everybody under the bus. And if they don't have any proof of any receipts saying that Tiffany made them do these things, they're gonna have to fend for themselves. Okay. When I used to want to eat the food that my mama used to cook, she said, baby, you're gonna have to fend for yourself. Not time for your 45-minute rant, Tiff. Not today. They said, peace out. Tiff can't help but show she is not capable. That's right. She can't get out of her own way. That is so true, uniquely, Sonya. I said what I said. Just young and immature. She almost 40. She ain't that damn young. She gonna feel it. Believe me, when that paycheck hit, well, don't hit. She gonna be, damn, I should have sucked it up. The pride is powerful. Tiff, yeah. She act true. Oh, she act like Trump. Yeah, she was referencing Trump. She said she was gonna be victorious like Trump over at Dolton when she was rerunning for mayor, and that she was gonna win on a what did she say? Dang, I can't remember her actual wording, but basically she was going to blow Jason, out the water. She was going to win by, I think she said a landslide or something like that, like Trump. I forgot what how she referenced it, but baby, we know how that happened. Jason House drug her. She's been to jail before. She knows how to move through an investigation. Okay. I read yours out of order. Tiff gonna push folks in front of the bus. Yep, it is. Beep beep. That's the bus. Hey, what up, though? Welcome. A landslide. Okay, I knew it was something like that. She said. I'm like, girl, okay. But in the end, we saw who won. Okay, Jason was victorious, and he will be running again. Early voting start on the 17th. So hopefully, more people will come out and vote, and Jason will take the mayor position, and he'll jump in there. And of course, it's gonna be hard work, but I think he can do it. But let's get back to Tommy G, honey, in this documentary. Tiff says she Ray Charles to the bullshit. She don't know nothing about anything. You gotta ask the people that was hired to do those jobs, because she didn't do it. It wasn't me. So we will see how that's going to play out. I'm going to play a little bit of Tommy G's video. Hopefully he don't strike me, but if he do, I'll just remove the content up off of here. And I wish I would have did some timestamps when I watch this so I can get right to what I want to see or I want to talk about. But I said, Tiff, it's the damn lies for me. It's the damn lies for me. You can't stand Tiff. What Trick says, she will win on a landslide like Trump. Yep. Ha. It was a landslide, not in her favor, though, period. I hope she doesn't take that attitude to the feds before she gets the matching bracelet set. Well, she's been in front of a judge quite a few times, okay? And she's been held in contempt. And she still won't do the dang on right thing. So I don't know what it's going to take. She's like the type of person, you just got to make an example out of her. Yes, LC Pride has taken many down. For real. Back to one leg off. She's 41 or 42. Okay, I was going to say, I thought she was not that young. Thank you, Miss Boogie Down. Biatch, better get some act right. For the people, put some act right in, all right? Put in CL Block D. They said, please let her take that attitude to the feds. They'll get her right with the quickness. Okay, so this is Tommy G's video. We're gonna scroll through it. I don't want to play it in its entirety. I know I've already watched it. I'm pretty sure a few of you guys have already watched it as well. I wish I would have got some timestamps because it was some funny stuff in here and I was tickled. Let me take it off of mute.
Henyard. Tiffany Henyard. Tiffany Henyard. Tiffany Henyard. Tiffany Henyard is around. It is always in.
He's calling this the rise and fall of the most corrupt mayor in America.
Interesting.
Only one word come to mind, and that's demon, possessed.
I've never seen anybody work so hard. I'm going to the end with her.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
How are you? To you, what is the biggest thing against Tiffany that you would say don't vote for her whatsoever? No, you
They
won't.
was calling them crackheads.
Chicago, roll around in Tahoe.
But you said Keith Freeman bought him, right? What is this?
What is that?
That's your signature, dude.
That's
Right here, this is for the Tahoe purchases. The total lease price, $149,146.20. Okay, I thought I had misspoken, but $149,146.26 is the total lease price. Okay, but right down here, you see her where my cursor is. She said that Keith Freeman forged her name. She don't know nothing about this. She didn't do it. In her shaggy voice, it wasn't me. Okay. And this lease was signed. Let me see. The begin date was 12/27/2022, and the first payment was due February 1st, 2023. Well, they turned these vehicles in, so she no longer has these vehicles at all. She's driving her own vehicles now.
someone used, and I told you that.
So
Right.
someone forged your signature.
They did.
Tommy G with the shit. They thought Jedediah was bad.
Tiffany Henyard, the super mayor.
Hey,
She's a local
Shirley.
politician from Dolton,
Yes, this
Illinois, south
Cynthia
side of
Lil
Chicago,
sister.
that's been causing international headlines about her antics. We did a piece on her about a year ago to this day.
It's over for
And we
her.
cooked her. Over 5 million of you tuned in to see the antics and the corruption that were happening in Dolton, Illinois. And I kept in touch with Tiffany. Every now and then
She
I kind of
not.
tease her on Instagram when I'd be in her town.
You on your block, Tiffany? What you gonna do about?
And she never responded until September 11, 2024.
Not
She
on
said hello.
September 11th, the day that we all take a moment of silence for the Twin Towers over in New York. Ground Zero.
Give me a call, which I was surprised to hear because we didn't make the friendliest piece about it. I called her and texted her, and it took until November to get on a phone call with her.
I think one of the important pieces will just be us getting to sit down, clearing the air, talking about, you can address like, hey, when you said this in your piece, like this is where I think it was wrong, and then I can respond to that. And
What makes you want to do this anyway? What's wrong with you? You alright?
because I think you're an interesting person, and I think I like covering one-of-one characters, and I think you're a one-of-one character.
After that, it took until February to book an in-person meeting. But she reached out and said she wanted to tell the story from her point of view and show me what it's like in the life of.
Or they can subpoena the car dealership, right? And if she is the one that went down there and showed her ID and her, gave her information to purchase these cars, then they could just subpoena those, the person from the dealership, and they're gonna point right over there at her. That woman right there with the honey blonde hair. She's the one who came down. We didn't see no damn Keith Freeman.
Of a super mayor. And that me and the rest of the media that covered her are fake news and that we lied on her name. Is that possible? She tried inviting me to a turkey giveaway, but I said, I don't want to just do PR for you, Tiffany, because I wanted
That's
to see
all
for
she wanna
myself
do.
in person. Tiffany Henyard, the super mayor, the cult of personality that's behind the international headlines of controversy and chaos. When I spoke to her on the phone, she was adamant that I had done her dirty, that she is actually a hero in the town. At one point, she actually compared herself to Jesus Christ.
There's so much out there about the stuff we've done that to just think 100% of it is false. It's hard to believe.
But then they do that to Jesus Christ. So what's the difference with Tiffany Henyard? I'm being crucified in the public eye.
So it got me wondering, is it possible that she has been totally misrepresented and she is actually the hero the town of Dolton has been looking for, and that she's a servant of the people? Or is it possible that she is the biggest villain the town has ever seen, a pathological liar, and an agent of chaos destroying the city? Last year when we covered her, we brought the receipts. This year when we covered her, we brought even more.
Baby,
A whole lot.
Baby, she should have hired him to do her damn audit. Tommy G on the damn case.
A lot of them, in fact.
Go ahead,
We're talking
Tomcat.
federal indictments on the table here, folks. Let's go to Dolton, Illinois, and see what it's really like meeting the supermayor, Tiffany Henyard. And for those that don't remember, let's first recap
That's
Tiffany
Tiffany
Henyard's
right there.
insane behavior that we documented on our first piece on her. Remember, folks, she is a mayor of a small South Chicago town of 20,000 people and found it necessary to roll around in a convoy of Tahoes with armed security escorting her out of the car like a queen. When she took office in 2022, Dolton had a surplus of $5.6 million, and now just over 2 years later is in a deficit of $3.65 million. In the category of outrageous spender, Tiffany gets a gold medal. Among her expenditures, Tiffany paid the police overtime to protect her, including one officer that logged over 300 hours on a single.
That's Louis Lacey, who has now been removed. Remember, he was arrested as well as Keith Freeman was arrested. But Keith Freeman is a part of the whistleblower, so he is still there. As I think his position is like administrator up under Tiff, but Louis Lacey was walked out. He's no longer employed there.
Payroll. She took first-class flights and ate at steakhouses around the country, spent $1 million+ on her own personal ice rink, spent $5,000 just on wigs, and
Oh
that's
no,
just
they don't have the wig head over here now. Oh no.
the tip of the iceberg. But now, folks, things are a little different. The walls seem to be closing in around Tiffany. She no longer has her Tahoes. She has to rely on her married boyfriend, Kamal, to drive her around. And she is under heavy federal investigation where apparently many of her former allies are beginning to turn informant on her. Today's episode will consist of 2 parts. Part 1 is us spending a day hanging out with Tiffany, and Part 2 is us covering Election Day in Dolton against her top rival, Jason House. There's a lot of action here today, folks, so let's dive in.
I don't want to hear all that music now. They just okay.
Come to the after party, so we can talk about it.
It's election day. What's going through your head?
We're waiting on these results.
I want to get to some of the okay, not that part.
That's standing next to you. That's supposed to be handling.
Hell no.
Her signature is on the lease.
So she definitely bought the Tahoes.
Yeah, I mean, her signature is all over them. Of course she bought the Tahoes.
Her very brilliant boyfriend, Kamal, had an explanation, though.
It's not even her responsibility. Her responsibility is to be a mayor. You got people that stand next to you that's supposed to be handling the business.
He need to be this loyal to his damn wife and kids.
By the time it makes it to you is for approval.
This is Kamal, a married man who is also Tiffany's boyfriend, chief advisor, and her full-time driver. And you may be familiar with him as the guy that got into a brawl at Tiffany's town hall meeting.
Brawl just the latest drama for Henyard, who also serves as Dolton mayor and is under investigation by the FBI.
With his prestigious resume of running a car wash/party venue that currently owes over $148,000 in back taxes, Tiffany wisely selected him to be the director of Thornton Township's youth programming with a salary of $108,000.
That still falls on you. You were supposed to train them. You were supposed to watch them. You didn't do that.
She not only knew about it, she told him what type to get.
Is there any chance you think she wins today?
I think we're going to win, and our goal is to win with 82% of the vote.
Sanders.
She doesn't have a shot in hell.
What are you looking for to happen today?
Change. It is absolutely disgusting what's happened in this village over the last 4 years.
Because the people of Dolton, they just deserve better.
Who do you think are her allies? Like, why would someone support her at this point?
She take people and she give them the most they've ever made.
Nikita.
And that QR code, all the information there.
So I don't want to. But here's the thing: if it's the truth, why you're not going to speak on it? See, that's the thing. If you're
that man don't want to be on TV,
really passionate about the truth, I would say it.
We team Tiffany. She's a wonderful man.
They've been calling all these people that are riding around, washing the cars. They calling them crackheads.
What do you love about her?
Everything.
You think she's going to win today?
I hope.
Did you guys vote for her the first time around?
I never did.
No.
I never did.
No.
I helped her with her
certainly
campaign.
did not.
And what made you leave her campaign?
I was more than just that to Tiffany. I was her daughter's godmother.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, damn, you ain't got to disassociate yourself with the baby. She gonna need you when her mammy go to jail. And that's what godparents are for. They're there to step in the event that the birth parents are not there. The fairy godparents, right?
Yeah.
And you're voting against her.
I don't live here in Dolton. I flew in from Florida to be here.
What made you do that?
My husband's the ex-police chief.
Lewis?
Collins.
Oh.
She was like, hell no. Louis Lacey.
You.
What's your guys' take on Louis Lacey?
He's a joke. He's a shame. He's a disgrace.
Folks, last time I was in Dolton, something happened to me and my team that I thought was wrong. There's a stop.
in Boston.
Last year when I visited Dolton, I tried to find Tiffany for an interview at the local town hall. In doing so, I was absolutely swarmed by Dolton PD, and I had a showdown with Louis Lacey, the former police chief who was built like a potato.
Know who you are, get your information, get it right.
That sounds like a threat.
Coming back valid.
Okay, gentlemen, have a good day.
Are you gonna get in your vehicle? I'll get in mine, you get in yours?
Hey, go to your car.
Tommy G is.
I'm interested in beating his ass, all right?
Child, he went down there to fight. Oh, he go to crackheads. Let me see.
Today, this is history in the making.
Oh, yeah.
And when? And let's just say, I hope you have good insurance. Hey, I stopped by to try and say hi to Louis.
Work there, no more. We told you that.
I know, but I just gotta follow down leads, you know?
Oh, okay.
Are you feeling good, Tiffany? You feeling confident?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna hit a few places around Dolton. Let's make sure to link up today. This is history in the making.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
What do you think about the Tahoe expenditures?
For I don't know about that.
What do you think about the first class flights?
I don't know. Personally what they do, I don't know. I'm just here to support it.
You don't have any opinion on it?
No, ain't nobody said nothing about fight.
We volunteer. We from Southside Chicago.
See, y'all don't even live here.
So why show up today then?
We volunteer. The question is,
why?
How much the question is why show up? It's why not show up.
Are you guys on our payroll?
She had to get supported from the South Side of Chicago.
She got her family from Southside Chicago.
Are you on our payroll?
I'm just here.
You're not getting a dime?
I want to get on your payroll.
But what had you coming all the way from the South Side to volunteer?
You put me in no camera, bro.
In public, unfortunately, you can't. No, I'm telling you what it is, though.
Stop talking, bro. Slap the shit out.
No, you won't.
No violence.
No, you won't.
We are the peacemakers.
You won't.
No violence.
Do it.
Go to Popo.
I hope 3-piece and a biscuit's not going to be served for lunch. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Sorry. I know he didn't say it to me. I don't know who he said it to, but it wasn't to me.
It ain't gonna happen.
10-4, we have a Tiffany Henyard sighting at the Deacon Elementary School. Okay. All units report to the area. We'll see you on the scene. You guys seen it recently?
It smells good.
So yes or no for Tiffany? We got news crews. We got the sheriffs. We got more news crews getting the scoop. And Tiffany Henyard is.
Let's see. Oh, here she go.
Hey, Tiffany.
Man, what makes you think the next 4 years will be different from the previous 4?
Because we're going to be unity amongst community this time around.
Anything you want to explain to voters?
Yeah, give me 1 minute. Let me go vote.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Can we get you voting?
Yeah.
They say Jedediah aggressive. They ass aggressive too.
Yeah, we're
I have to get out. Hold on. Don't push me down, please.
Tiffany, let's mic you up for this.
What happened 3 weeks earlier? Okay. Oh, he met with her.
Morning. LBs. Whoever has access to the budget of a town, and the budget's going astray
You're talking
because
about the person that's allotted the car, right?
Mhm.
So they have to do what?
See, they already setting it up. He said, you talking about the person that's allotted the card, right? Tiff never had no cards, okay?
Spend it responsibly, right? Who sees it before she sees it?
the guy that spent it, the accountant, whoever has access, whoever has access to the.
Bam. But if the CPA that's set in place, right, does not report it to the lead, the top, how would you ever know? You running a business, right? Like a real business. This is basically a Fortune 500. You know what I'm saying? You running 2 Fortune 500.
That's the married boyfriend right
You
there,
get what I'm
guys.
saying? So when you're doing the hiring, it's not you, it's HR.
If I understand it correctly, she's not involved in the hiring and she's not involved in the spending.
Y'all see the setup? She's not involved in the hiring. She doesn't have a card, and she's not involved in the spending. She's not involved in the day-to-day operations, honey. Only thing she do is show up to community events. Okay, that's it, and that's all.
How do you involve yourself in something you don't even have a card with?
The
It's like
government.
130
Hey,
people.
y'all.
How's it going?
How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Y'all two laughing right there. What's
Good to
up?
meet you.
Good to meet you too.
How are
Good to
you?
see you. Hey, guys.
How's it going?
The one, the only Tiffany Henyard.
Finish getting ready.
Finally, we meet.
Huh?
Finish
Yeah.
getting ready.
Yeah, I'm finna finish getting
Oh,
ready.
no,
I'll
he
be
didn't.
back.
Cool,
But
cool,
I-
cool.
He talking about finish getting ready. Oh my God, he aggressive, ain't he?
They gonna give you a whole layout of everything.
Perfect.
Yep. All right.
First comment I can say off the bat, she has charisma.
Yeah.
Which I'm not surprised by.
I hate that purple coat.
What's your favorite food?
Actually, I
Okay.
truly love
She like Mexican, okay?
saying what it is your super mayor do. She do a whole lot. Okay, she look out for her people. Is she underrated?
You could tell these the people that's getting all the free services, and that's why they want her back. Because they don't pay taxes anywho, right? Because they don't damn work. So they're sucking up all the freebies while the middle class and the upper class pay the taxes and they benefit from it.
You know what I'm saying? I moved from the Chicago area, and in order for us to have festivals or things that we did, it was never in our communities. Since
she
I've
wanna
been
be there
in
for the
this
party.
township, festivals for every holiday, and I was able to go to the food pantry. And when I looked at my box, I had shrimp, I had chicken, I had a turkey. You know, it was
Baby, she must have been eating damn oodles of fucking noodles before she moved over here in Tiffany jurisdiction, baby. Sis said I had shrimp. Girl, I thought she damn said steak. Filet mignon, lamb chops. Girl said I had scrimps. The damn bottom of the sea. Okay? Scrimps. She had chicken. Girl, you can't afford a damn drumsticks. The hell?
good food. I've never seen anybody work so hard and even after being humiliated. I'm going to the end with her. I'm going to the end.
Why do you think she's so targeted right now?
Look at what y'all doing. Y'all are terrorizing the community. Y'all think y'all terrorizing her, but y'all really terrorizing the community with all the things that y'all doing, all the negative things that y'all throwing out there. Y'all hurting us. So what do I think about the news?
Girl, get a
I
job.
think a lot of it is false news. I think a lot.
Go get a job and buy your own food.
A lot of it is slander. They hate on her. Period. And it's true.
She's been targeted because she's black and she's young and she's female. That's 3 strikes against her.
Some of the people we interviewed last time we were here that were speaking against her were also black and female.
Thank you, Tommy G.
They got on the bandwagon.
If a leader is going on first class flights, going to steakhouses, how do you feel about that as a taxpayer?
Why is she supposed to fly coach? Why is she supposed to ride a bus or whatever? Why is she not supposed to have more than one security guard?
I think every mayor eats steaks. I think
Yeah, with their own fucking paycheck. I had steaks last night, but guess what? I paid for them right over there at Publix.
every mayor travels.
I think she's doing exactly what she's entitled to do. She's a supervisor. I think she goes over budget for the community.
I was starting to wonder if I was being North Korea'd by Tiffany. You know, where everything is staged and
Not
carefully
North
arranged
Korean.
to give you a reality that they want you to see. What I thought door knocking was canvassing every house on the street to ask their opinion, not just a pre-selected resident that appears to have gotten free stuff from Tiffany. This whole experience had me questioning what was real. Was it possible that she was actually really good for the people of Dolton and that she was the victim
Yes,
of a fake
your
news
own
campaign? That's what I had to find out. So if you get reelected, what's something you want to do in your
You
as
mean
mayor?
when I get reelected?
When
Because
you
I'm gonna
get
come in by a landslide like Trump did. Just know that. So when I get reelected, I'll be able to really show the residents, those that's been blind, to what it is that I truly vision for the Southland, which is growth, opportunity, businesses.
Tiffany, we are at the
Girl, you
infamous
don't worry
ice
about
rink
his
right now.
screen.
The ice rink that was claimed to be your personal party spot. Is it open to the public? What's going on here?
Yeah, come on. People can
Where's the
tell
ice?
whatever lies all they want, but this is the ice in the garage. We didn't put the ice down this season because they wouldn't allow Public Works to basically help us with the ice.
So
Right. Why should Public Works taxpayers pay for this?
People in the public have been using this ice rink.
Yeah, yeah. Hey y'all!
It's your mayor, Tiffany A. Henyard, the people's mayor. We here in the village of Dolton and we about to get our skate on. Remember, when all 5 of them trustees said no, look what God did.
Tiffany claims the ice rink was open to the public, but there is no proof of that at all, and her opponents will point out that the only time they saw the rink in use was when Tiffany was throwing private parties there.
The first year we opened it, we put the ice was down. So it was dope.
But it's used in the summer too to skate?
Yeah, it's open all year round.
I'm getting ready to get out of this seat because that's a bald-faced lie.
She's gonna be talking just junk about
Another, the accusation was that you had the police shoot up a rival.
Shooters. This is comical. I told you it's too many rumors. Why would I do that?
These people have terrorized.
We done heard enough of them people talking. Okay, now he's at I think the voting.
Okay.
The voting precinct. Y'all think Tiff voted for Jason? Put a 1 in the chat if you think she voted for Jason. She wanted to lose.
Differently over these last 4 years.
Yeah, I would have told one of the trustees. I think that I was blindsided from the go. I came in 2021. When I came in 2021, I was faced with a recall. So you never gave me the opportunity to continue to govern. And I want the opportunity to govern my town. I think the time is now.
If you don't win, what are you going to do?
I might run for something bigger.
Okay.
We having a victory.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Checks for stuff that they wrote.
They're going for
attorneys, for other things, stuff for other people.
If the trustees are stealing, why,
I didn't say they were stealing.
I think you just did.
No, I didn't.
You just said they're stealing, they're getting checks.
I said they on bank accounts.
So wouldn't that be stealing?
What you mean? Hold on 1 second.
Provide to them.
Big.
Look at him. He faked like he had a phone call, child. My mama calling me. I got to go.
And we're going to see what it is tonight.
Is Tiffany having an election party?
Yeah, we are having a
okay, child.
I never heard of. Get so big.
He just running around town.
Exposed in the video. Exposed in the video.
This is the lady right now. Tommy G set up a second GoFundMe account for her.
Food grocery store style.
Earlier on, we covered her. They were she purchased this building, and I felt like Tiff them wanted it, and they were trying to prevent her from opening by the same tactics that they're doing with St. Patrick's, not giving permits, not having the inspectors to come down there and inspect, the unqualified inspectors at that. But Tommy G set up a GoFundMe for her. He set up a second one now, but when he previously went there and it raised about $45,000, the second one, the last time I checked, I think it was like at almost $4,000.
And we had met with her. She was in financial dire straits due to Team Tiffany preventing her from running her business by weaponizing the city licensing process. Here's what was new with her. Good to see you, Dr. Scott.
Good to see you too. Look at you.
I know. I had to wear my best to Dolton today.
A lot is going through my mind today. I am thinking about,
and with all the outreach that she does, maybe Tiff may felt a little threatened by her because she's doing a lot of the same services that Tiffany's doing, like giving away food, giving away diapers, and baby items to moms. She's having nutrition meetings, and I'm pretty sure I left something out, but she's doing some really good work.
everything that has happened, and we have gotten to this point where we're praying that it'll be a change of power for the village of Dolton so that we can move forward. It's a grocery store, but everything is completely free. The community needs this.
Oh, she has a thrift shop in there too.
As you can see, the line is always around the corner, and it's fresh produce, meats and everything. We were able to relaunch our Mom 911 program because before we didn't have the repairs done, but now we're able to give out Pampers and wipes and different things, and it's all free. It's all free. If you remember the last time that you guys were here, we had just flooded. We needed repairs to be done, and this room was not even done.
But here, this is our health and nutrition space. And so we use this space to have health workshops about high blood pressure.
This is so good for the community. Why would someone block it?
I have no idea.
Do you believe she blocked Dr. Scott from functioning within her nonprofit?
Without a shadow of a doubt. And we went and talked with Dr. Scott. And I just felt so bad for her because she had purchased this building. And I think she spent like $600,000 or $700,000. And her program was fantastic.
She voted for Jason.
And this lady was blocking her with permits. She was blocking her with inspections. And not only that, the inspectors, the code enforcers were not certified to do any type of inspections at all.
This area here, when we purchased the property, the idea was to open up, a thrift store to give people access to quality items. We have not been able to do that.
How long has this been sitting vacant for?
July.
And you still have to pay property taxes.
Yes.
You still have to pay rent. You still have to pay overhead, insurance,
I still have mortgage. I still have insurance. I do partner with other organizations that give me volunteers, but I do have a small team that we have to pay payroll because we still function. We still try to serve the community by having the grocery store available.
Last time I felt like you had a little bit of a weary spirit.
Well, yeah, she's pretty much.
All election day to meet with her, and she proved to be a slippery character. Luckily, locals told me where she was, and I rolled up on her because I was dying to confront her about a couple of lies she had told me to my face. Here's what happened. How's it going out there?
What's up? It's going great. It's going good, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's standing out to you about today so far?
What's standing out is that the people loving on me, supporting me, coming out, and basically praying for me. So I love that part.
There's something I gotta ask you about. Last time I talked to you, I asked you about the Tahoes. What did you tell me?
From Vegas to Chicago, I rode around in Tahoe.
Tiffany showed me a sneak peek of a song she was dropping. And in that song, I heard the lines, from Vegas to Chicago, riding around in Tahoes. After she had just told me she had nothing to do with the Tahoes. So I had to see what the hell was going on. So just to tell the people what's going on, you're about to debut. Is this a sneak peek at a song?
Oh yeah, definitely. People to feed my people. From Vegas to Chicago, rode around in
New song dropping tonight at 7:30 on Tiff Speaks. I can't.
You have a song about any of the steakhouses here and here? So it's either Tiffany is adding yet another lie to the pie.
Okay. I'll link his video, so if you would like to go watch it in its entirety, you can.
Her campaign workers looked like they were paid cigarettes.
He said it was paid with cigarettes to be over there.
Looking good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so this is campaign night. He's over at Jason's camp, chilling with them, and he's gonna go over to Tiffany's camp as well.
Yes.
So I just had a little face-off with Tiffany.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So I asked her about the Tahoes again. She lied about the Tahoes again, and I took out the.
We done heard him.
And we're pulling up just by the ice rink to see if we can get eyes on her campaign. It's about 2 minutes from her rivals, so we're making a little spy mission to see what happens. Both candidates said that they were going to win the election by a landslide, and both of them were hosting.
Been wanting this from maybe about 3.5 years.
See everybody to come together and do this because it seems like a. This is Jason's. This is Tiffany's. Baby, is it even any roaches in there?
Tiffany was going to no-show her election party, so I decided to tell the people gathered there the news. We got word.
Now, how he gonna make an announcement that Tiffany not gonna show up?
The Tiffany isn't really showing up today, folks. So I think this might be it. It's been a good run for Dolton, but I think it's come to an end. It's been a landslide victory in the House faction. It's a packed parking lot. And that's kind of the opposite of this vibe. So peace. Have a good day. I guess this thing is falling flat. And to me, what it goes to show is that the truth matters. Representing your people well matters. And when you don't do it, the people have something to say about it. And so Tiffany's no-show
I wasn't over there, Tommy G.
No show, and 4 people were there.
Obviously, it's gonna be that.
Were you surprised at all by the results?
No.
We celebrate not just the victory at the polls. Okay, so we know how that ended over there. Let me get over here to y'all. No more free soon. They cut the funding to food banks and pantries. Shaking my head. Not a slippery character. What? People come out of where? He said I had to see what the hell was going on. She a mess. Hey, Cole. I know her face was cracked, baby. This dude, that's why I said they talk mess about Jedediah. Shit, they on the same level to me. Hell, they interviewed more supporters than it was at the victory party. And those supporters weren't even from there, so they couldn't even vote, right? They're from the south side of Chicago. So they couldn't even vote. They couldn't even vote there at all. They said they were there to volunteer their time. Okay. My cousin Pookie them, okay? So that will wrap up my commentary for Tiff. I felt like, at the Thornton Township meeting, that was her time to step up and show the people she can be a team member. She can lead the team. But of course, like y'all said, her pride got in her way, and it was just another failure in my book. Okay, Tommy G did his damn thing. I enjoyed the commentary. I enjoyed the information in his documentary. He is funny to me. Early voting start on March 17th. And if you guys would like to donate to that GoFundMe account, please go over to Tommy G. I'll link his video here, but go over there and donate if you like. So she's really doing some good things there. I mean, and all that stuff is free. That's it. And that's all, folks, for Thornton Township, Dolton, Super Mayor Tiff. Okay. Hopefully they get her up out of there when they vote. And Thornton, I think I said what I said they vote there on the 5th. I know they vote in Dolton on the 1st, on April Fool's Day. But I did see, I said what I said, drop a date down there. Now that may have been for Thornton Township. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up Tiff. We're gonna move on to Clayton County, baby. We're going back to Georgia. This topic was again discussed with Nesto. He's always dropping names in those calls, and we went out to search. When he dropped Victor Hill's name, I pulled it up and we talked about it briefly on our jail edgeless ponytail 4-part series, and we bringing it back because this character is very interesting. And baby, he is Nesto with a damn badge, in my opinion. So we're gonna switch topics and we're gonna talk about him. I think we're still doing good on time. So if y'all sticking here with me, I'm gonna have to do a little something for y'all. Okay. So let me get Victor up here. Well, let me show y'all him on the thumbnail. Let's put that thumbnail back up here. Okay. Victor Hill, Clayton County Sheriff. Well, former Clayton County Sheriff. I got to get my notes out, y'all, because he got a lot going on. We're going to break this up into 2 parts because, baby, he a criminal with a background history. And I didn't want to overdo it since he's new to the front porch. So I'm going to break it up into a 2-part series. We're going to do a part today, and we're going to come back on next Wednesday and follow up. Let me see, Lady T-Book, I'm still watching closely for friends of Lucifer daughter driving by my home. You be safe, correctional officer, for lockdown. You be safe, okay? Hey, allegedly in Harmon. Hey, Miss E. Clayton County, where Nesto still has a damn warrant. Oh, well, baby, I'm glad he ain't there because he may let Nesto ass out. He Nesto with a badge. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So Elle said was here when we did the reaction, and she was giving us the scoop on Victor Hill. And she told me, you need to go do your own research. And I did. And baby, it was a whole lot of going on with this man. I don't even know where to start at. So I'm gonna take it back to 2012. Okay. That's when that's the farthest I went back where I could find where he had his first incident with the law. Okay, but he has many more after that. Okay, so we're gonna take it back. Well, we're really gonna take it back to 2008, and we're gonna stop around 2013. Okay, and then we're gonna part two, we're gonna go from 13 to present day. Okay, because he's still having legal issues. And if y'all remember, the fly lawyer was his attorney. And Nesto was saying, guess who I saw on the news? Oh, Patterson. He representing the Popo. That's why he ain't have time for my case. He up there with the police. Hey, let's talk about it all. That's why I got rid of that ninja. Because he told me ain't no lawyer on this face of the earth gonna be able to get you out, Nesto. And that ninja pissed me the F off. And I fired his ass and got BC. Okay, so that's my replay for Nesto. Okay, moving right along. Back to 2008. Okay. Victor. Okay, we're gonna get on this Victor Hill. He is formerly the Clayton County Sheriff. Yes, wait for it, baby. He Nesto with a damn badge. Okay. He's formerly Clayton County. He in jail now without a bail. Okay, sheriff. Okay, he has served in different terms as the sheriff in Clayton County. Okay, he has not been there like 20 years straight. He's had some breaks, in his services because he lost the race, to other individuals. So I would like to point that out. But he had a good run there at Clayton County as the sheriff. Okay, he was even reelected with a damn 27-piece indictment. Okay, yes, you heard me. He had a 27-piece indictment with the big RICO. And them folks down there in Clayton County reelected him as the sheriff. Okay, so we're going to get into all of those things. Let me take it back. Okay, we're going to go back. I guess we'll go back. We may have to go back farther than 2008, 2005. Okay, Victor Hill was the sheriff of Clayton County. Okay, again, it was on and off. It was on and off. I just want to keep saying it. Okay. I told y'all he was reelected. I'm trying to go through my notes and make sure I don't miss anything. Okay. So let me give y'all a little background about Georgia law when it comes to the POPO, the sheriffs. Okay. There is something called the Georgia Sheriff's Association. They oversee the sheriffs. Okay. So I read up a little bit on it because I had questions as to how a sheriff could be reelected when he's been indicted, okay, especially on 27 charges or counts, as Nesto would say. So the Georgia Sheriff's Association stated that they weren't aware of any instance of anyone under indictment being elected or serving as a sheriff in the state. Georgia law provides for the governor to basically intervene and convene, a 3-person panel to consider the suspension of elected officials who are indicted while in office. At the time, Governor Nathan Deal said, that because Hill was not in office when he was indicted, the law prohibited for him to prohibited him from taking any action against Hill. Okay. Georgia law prohibits anyone convicted of a felony. He wasn't convicted, y'all. He was just, it had been indicted, okay, from serving as a sheriff. Okay. So I want to clarify again. Victor Hill, at the time of his indictment, he had not been found guilty. So because he had not been found guilty, he could still run for the sheriff, in which he won that office, okay? So I want to just clarify that and let y'all know I did have to go look up the damn law, because I was wondering, like, what the hell they do this at, okay? So I wanted to put that information out there before we get into this indictment. Okay. But even if, let's say they indicted him or they didn't, something happened where the charges were dropped, that did not alleviate him, from other I'm trying to say other disciplinary actions, right? So like if you work on a job and you may do something against company policies, procedures, right? But it's not criminal. Okay. So from my understanding, what I read, he still could face disciplinary actions by Clayton County Sheriff's Office, but even if he wasn't convicted criminally, okay, if that makes sense. Okay, so he could be reprimanded, suspended with or without pay, wrote up, whatever within his job, reprimand policy, right? So even if he wasn't found guilty, he still could face repercussions at his job. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Okay, so in 2008, Victor Hill, let me go back. From 2005, he was the sheriff of Clayton County, right? He re-ran again in 2008, which he lost to Kim Broman. Correct me, y'all know I'm bad with names. It's KIMBROUGHM. Okay, Kim defeated Victor Hill in the 2008 election. So Hill was not reelected, okay? He was not reelected. In 2012, okay, Victor Hill re-ran for the sheriff position, in which he won, okay? He was reelected, okay? Despite, again, having a damn indictment, okay, on felony corruption, okay? He returned to his position. However, I'm trying to keep it clean for y'all. However, okay, during the time frame of 2005 and 2008, which he was the sheriff, is when these accusations that was listed on his indictment occurred. Okay, so the 27 charges in count came from this time frame when he was serving as the sheriff, 2005, 2008. He was beat out in 2008 by Kim. He was reelected in 2012. If that helps. Okay, I'm gonna kind of keep trying to say that because it was kind of confusing to me. Okay, so during his tenure, 2005, 2008, he came along to be the sheriff. When he came along, baby, he came with his damn badge and he made some personnel changes. And a part of those changes, he fired 27 sheriffs. Okay, and that is where his problems began. Okay, let me see if y'all got questions. Okay, April 6th. Thank you so much, Big Sis. He had officers place a male, yes, he did, in restraint chairs while they gave him body shots. Yes, that will be a part of my part 2. Right now, we going back, baby. We digging in the crates. We climbing the hill, Victor Hill, baby. And I feel like that damn that man with the stick. That's how I felt. Okay. Hey, facts to feather. Thank you. Yes, a 27-piece indictment. Democrat voters elected indicted man as sheriff. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, a 27-piece that one time he had other. Yes, yes, we're gonna get into that in the pow pow incident. L said, such a coward. I agree with you. Ridiculous. Hey, Juju D. That was the technicality. He was not. Okay, yeah, we ain't getting that. We're going to get to that on part 2. Victor here cannot run for office again. Got it. Thank God. This is just the beginning. Yes, we can't even get to that part until next week. Because y'all, when I get through with this, y'all gonna have to think about this. Marinate. You may want to go pull them up and all those things. So we're gonna slow walk it. We're gonna slow roll it. 4 years later, he was elected with a 27-count indictment. That was a slippery hill to climb. 2005 to 2008, thank you, L, is when these charges, the 27-piece indictment, they are from his tenure, as L said, put in there, 2005 to 2008. Again, he was voted out in 2008 and he returned to office 2012 with a 27-piece indictment. Okay, so let's move on. In this indictment, Hill is being accused of using his office, his position for personal gain. Okay, he was accused of putting county paid gas in his damn county car and driving it out of the state for trips. Okay, then he paid for these trips using his government credit card. We call it a T card here, travel card, but I don't know what they call it there. So we're gonna just say his government card. Okay, and baby, you know he bought the ladies with him. He had company. Okay, it's been said allegedly that he had 2 women accompany him on these trips. One, okay, was a former employee. The other one still worked there. Okay, she was still a sheriff that worked there at the Clayton County, honey. And these women, of course, accompany him on these trips. That was paid for on his government card. Okay, so one of the individuals, okay, the lady that still was working there at the sheriff office that accompanied him on this trip, baby, why she got paid leave? Sis got double pay, honey. She got paid in a dukkha, and she got paid from the job. So she got paid leave. She got a free trip, and she got she got to climb that damn hill that y'all talking about, right? Okay. I'm just saying, allegedly. He also had another sheriff employee, okay, sheriff office employee, to come to his house and write his autobiography. Corrupt politics, allegedly. Okay. We have a P card for purchases and we have a T card for travel. So y'all, you saying it's all P card. That's how we do. It's restricted. On the P card, you can buy like office supplies, pay stuff like that. But on the travel, it's only for hotels, rental cars, plane tickets, travel expenses, gas. Okay. So he also had another sheriff office employee come to his house, okay, and write his autobiography, okay, corrupt politics, allegedly, while the employee was being paid by the county. Okay. I told y'all it was gonna be a lot. And Hill's defense is, baby, they have they done this political warfare, baby. He said them folks trying to get him, it's his rivals, you know, they are salty that he was able to obtain his position back, be reelected back as the sheriff. And this is them, you know, his rivals that are coming for him. He's receiving backlash, and baby, it's a political assassination of his character, allegedly. Okay. And he said he used the county vehicle because he didn't know if he was going to be called back to the office. And it would have been easier than him getting a plane ticket, you know, having to, you know, fly back at moment's notice. It was just better for him to drive the car. And the gas was cheaper because the county don't charge you $4 a damn gallon. Okay, so he said the gas was cheaper. It was more, it was easier, you know, for him to get around just in case he was called back to work. It was cheaper than a plane ticket. And ain't nobody asked him about his room. Okay, he could have made those charges accidentally. Okay, but nobody asked him for a refund. And nobody asked him if he was traveling for business, work, pleasure. Okay, allegedly. But in the indictment, okay, from which again, Hill was in office 2005 to 2008. Okay, them folks said he's a lie. Okay, them folks said he a lie. That none of this was should have been charged to the county. So those were added on to his indictment as well. Theft by taking, you know, he had the same charges similar to Nesto. And this is a RICO. I don't know if I said that, but this is a RICO case as well. So let me reiterate that if I missed it, because I don't remember saying that this was a RICO. Again, he had 17 deputies fired. He had a 27. Oh, no, I think it was 37 count. I may be wrong. I need to fact check that. But we'll just say 27 count indictment. And it was Big Rico. It was Big Rico. Okay. It was theft by taking, racketeering, influencing a witness, and violating the oath of office was some of the charges listed in his indictment. He did receive a bond, y'all. Nesto say he can't get no damn bond. But Mr. Victor Hill bond was $50,000. Okay. He took this shit to trial, Vicky. What's our boy named Project Pat? He took this shit to trial. Trial testimonies lasted about 4 days. He did not take the stand. The jury deliberated for 2 hours, 2 hours, y'all, and returned a not guilty verdict. He got off, y'all, with this. He got off. He was not charged with anything. He was able to beat these charges. He did not. He walked away pretty much scot-free with the not guilty verdict. Okay. So he did return to his position as the Clayton County Sheriff. And y'all know I got some visuals. Don't worry. At this point, the losers were the deputies that lost their positions and the taxpayers, because they had to cover, you know, his legal, these people that were fired. I'm sure they had to get unemployment, but the judge did try to right some of his wrongs, even though he was found not guilty. Some of the deputies were reinstated, and they got some monies. They got some coins. Okay. So those deputies were probably made whole, but not everybody. And then the taxpayers had to eat those costs because Victor ain't paid nothing out of pocket, right? I'm gonna get y'all, and then we're gonna get into some the videos. It's starting to sound like nasty. We call it P card. Okay, I saw yours. We have a P and a T card. Did they do the 3-way thing on vacation? Hey, Eve, welcome. Maybe riding the hill was a damn job. We have a P card and they become so strict that you have to get reimbursed on a check after you submit your travel expenses. County employees writing books about county employees on the county town. Sounds a little sketchy to me. Also, if a corporate partner trip, okay, you may get paid flight, but then it's reported to the IRS. Like let me book my own $50 flight. That is true because if it's over, I think $1,000, you have to pay taxes on some of this stuff. Hey, dang. RICO case against a current sheriff only in the Georgia. I can't sing it like Ray. This is the beginning. It gets worse, y'all. And it's one thing that I ain't including here, but I got the damn video. Okay, jury of his peers who would get stopped by his deputies since it was tried in Clayton County. Baby, they should have took him over there to damn Thornton County, baby. He wouldn't have last over there. They would have to have him in witness protection. Okay, here is our. No, I kind of want to hit y'all with the topic that I didn't talk about. This may be out of order though, because I think that case happened before this one, but I got it. I want y'all to see this. Okay. Oh, I have two that we didn't talk about. Okay. So in addition to the RICO, he had some other incidents, within that time frame. Okay. So let's get to our first one. And then we're going to get to the second one.
County Police Department.
Don't do that to me. Oh, it's already up. Let me expand it. Okay, y'all ready for it? Brace yourself, fool. Let me move the thumbnail out the way. I pity the fool in my Mr. T voice.
The Gwinnett County Police Department was called to this home in unincorporated Lawrenceville for a report of an accidental shooting. The home is on Britt Trail Drive. The home is actually a model show home for the neighborhood, and neighbors are telling us the victim is a real estate agent. Now, police tell us there were 4 people inside the home at the time of the shooting. The victim, Sheriff Hill, and 2 potential home buyers. Victor Hill refused to speak with police while he was here. He was released from the scene. Gwinnett County PD assures us, though, that Hill is not receiving any special treatment.
When you're active sheriff in the state of Georgia, there's certain legal requirements and steps that have to be taken. It's not just an average citizen where you can take out a warrant for their arrest.
Now, this is far from over for Sheriff Hill. Gwinnett County PD is telling me they're still working with the Gwinnett County District Attorney's Office, and they're working with their Criminal Investigations Division to find out their next moves. They're hoping to speak with Sheriff Hill in the coming days.
Now, we reached out to Sheriff Victor Hill for comment tonight, but we were unsuccessful multiple times. Victor Hill, as you know, no stranger to controversy. In fact, he spent a couple of days in the Gwinnett County Jail. Now, he was first elected sheriff of Clayton County back in 2004, serving from 2005 to 2008. He was elected again in 2013, and as you know, is currently the sheriff there now. But Hill was indicted by a Clayton County grand jury back in 2012 on RICO and corruption charges stemming from his previous term in office. He claimed it was a political witch hunt, and the voters apparently agreed as he won re-election easily in 2013. Now, months later, during his trial, a jury acquitted him on all counts but one, but that charge also was later dismissed.
Okay, I think he got short man syndrome. What y'all think? He got the short man syndrome? Is this gal, child, who was the real estate agent? Is that gal from Nesto case? Gwinnett County is a well-to-do county. I can't stand when cops stand in the way of justice against other cops. Honey, it was against him. What is you talking about? He the one pow-powed that lady, okay? His suits tickle me. They look like Steve Big suits. You think they from Steve Harvey line? He little bitty thing. He a little bitty thing. He's a little fella. Hey, Crystal, how are you? I was going to say short man central too. You was gonna say the same thing. Yep, he does. Sure, he over there. They done gave him a baton, a badge, and some damn mace and a pow, and he think he damn 8 feet tall. Okay, Mr. Hill. So Mr. Hill was at a location where a lady was pow. He was never brought up on charges for that. Okay. Item number 2 that I did not discuss in my background information against Shawty Doo-Wop. Let's go. This is Mr. Hill again.
Since I announced that I was running for sheriff, the sheriffs have Sheriff Victor Hill has been harassing us. So now they're locking my wife up for harassing emails.
Political drama unfolding tonight in Clayton County as the wife of a sheriff's candidate ends up in handcuffs. Deputies arrested Jerry and Hawes for allegedly sending harassing emails to current Sheriff Victor Hill.
Now, Hawes' husband claims those emails were innocent, and this is simply retaliation for him running against the sheriff. Fox 5's Angelique Proctor got her hands on court documents that tell a much different story, and she joins us now live. Angelique?
Well, Sine and Russ, this is the arrest document. In it, it says Mrs. Hawes contacted Victor Hill by email some 3 times. It also says she was contacting him about her husband's termination.
PW, don't do me like that.
Hey, Facebook. Now they're locking my wife up because I announced that I was running for sheriff. They locking her up for harassing communications. She sent the email saying, "Blessings and love."
Clayton County Sheriff candidate Robert Hawes showed the arrest of his wife, Jerry and Hawes, on Facebook Live Wednesday.
Something is wrong with Victor Hill. This is not right. It's wrong. This is wrong because I said where there is love, fear cannot exist.
Hawes says his wife is charged with harassing communications because of an email she sent to Sheriff Victor Hill last week.
My wife responded to him with the email saying, where there is love, fear cannot exist. He took that as harassment. He took the email and got a warrant taken out for her for harassing communication.
Fox 5 News obtained a copy of Mrs. Hawes' misdemeanor arrest warrant. It says the wife and mother emailed Sheriff Hill, seen here earlier this year, 3 times. And the subject was her husband's termination, not blessings and love. Mrs. Hawes made her first appearance in court Thursday. The judge granted bond with stipulations.
Okay. Yes.
Bond condition to have no contact with Sheriff Victor Hill.
Yes, sir.
Late Thursday afternoon, Mrs. Hawes bonded out of the Clayton County Jail. The magazine publisher and veteran maintains she did nothing wrong.
What kind of person emails back and forth with a constituent? I'm a voter. Like, why not ignore me? But I send where there is love, fear cannot exist.
Now, he says you harassed him and that he asked you to stop and that you emailed him 3 times.
I did, but I thought I was encouraging him. I thought that I was inspiring him to step forward and say, you know what, it may be something wrong with my style of leadership.
Now, Ms. Hawes says she will fight these charges. She also says the campaign will go on. As for Sheriff Victor Hill, we reached out to him several times today. He has yet to get back to us. Reporting live from the Clayton County Jail, Angelique Proctor, Fox 5 News.
All right, thank you. So, baby, he out here terrorizing the folks, flipping the script. He says she is harassing a public servant. This lady done got locked up. Like, he not playing fair, right? This is the 3rd incident. All this is around the same time frame, guys. Oh my God. Crystal say this is a hot damn mess. Okay, politicians don't play fair. Okay. She thought she was encouraging him. Sis said, be encouraged. No matter what's going on, he'll make it all right. Just got to be strong. And that man went to the popo. That man said, no. I want to put up one more thing on that indictment. I could not find the indictment, y'all, but I do have the Clayton County information pulled up for y'all. Okay, right here. These are his charges. I need to make this bigger. Can I zoom in? I hate when I don't have my glasses on because I swear I can't see. And I just be up here like I could see so damn good. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. Let me play with it. Damn StreamYard. I don't see. This man is something else, but he kept on playing with the law until they had to make an example out of him. Dang, come on now. Nothing is. Let me hit the side of the thing over here and see if that will help. Yep, that should help. Zoom, zoom. Okay, let's see if that's better. Because that was so small. Okay. I tried to make it bigger. We have it at 150. Let me scroll up so y'all can know it's real. Okay, so this is Victor's one of his cases, Joel. Where's my other scroll bar? Oh, this is recent one. Okay, we ain't ready for this. We ain't ready for this one. I'm gonna have to go back and find the other one. From I'll pull this one up when we come back. We ain't ready for that, y'all. That's the one that's that one hit quitter right there. He thought them folks was playing with him. He effed around and filmed. He thought he was gonna be able to beat it like Michael Jackson, but this time he was not successful. And I think I searched I did civil instead of criminal. That's what had happened. Okay. Yeah, he thought he was gonna be able to beat it like Michael Jackson, and this last time was the one hit quitter. He actually got knocked out like the Iron Mike. Okay, this is the one I want. Okay, Victor Hill, and y'all see the state of Georgia against Victor Keith Hill. Okay, shorty do wop, Mr. Low to the damn Flizzo. Okay, so it was 37. I said 27, but it's 37. So here's his counts. This is where Nesto get confused because he says charges or Cynthia says charges, but it's really counts. Okay, and they're not in order by numerical order. They just hop around. I don't know why. So count 37, influencing wit. And I think that's that with the intent to intimidate the witnesses. Rico Act of Georgia. Oh, I can put it over here. Influencing witnesses. I didn't know I could do that. Rico counts 3 and 4. 35. We're familiar with this, baby. Theft by taking. 1. Rico Act of Georgia. Racketeering, influence, and corruption organizations. Okay. 2. Rico. 20. Theft by taking. Count 36. Public officer, violation of oath. Okay, y'all see 30, 19, 28, 18, and 29, all theft by taking. 31, false statement. 32, false statement. Okay, count 13, 16, 17, 14, 15, 12, 11, 33, 34, 10, 8, 9, 6, 7, 21, and count 5. Oh, all the way to the bottom. I thought it was going to break up to something else. Count 27, 26, 24, 25, 22, 23, theft by taking. Okay? Georgia don't play about the theft, honey. So on August 16th, 2013, they had the jury verdict. And he was found not guilty. Okay, so right here you see he was found not guilty by a jury of his peers. But like LC said, baby, they was giving them people tickets, driving past their house, intimidating them. He was able to beat the RICO case, right? The theft by taking and the falsifying information. He beat all that, honey. Okay, so I just wanted to show y'all a little bit of the document here from the Clayton County Magistrate. Okay. And he did return to work. And I did not see anywhere where he received any discipline per just Clayton County. Okay. And he did receive a bond of $50,000. So I just wanted to show you guys, because I didn't have the actual indictment. I have the indictment for his latest jail stint. Now I have that one. Okay. So he thought he was 10 feet tall, because he beat this, and he just kept on playing with the popo, with the laws, and he is currently in prison now. Okay, and we're going to talk about that in part 2. I just thought this would be just too much to include, in one live, especially when we're talking about Tiff. So here it is. I'll just scroll through. Let me get back over here to the comments. Hey, I'm here for the show. Just wasting the taxpayer's coin with the pettiness. Oh, no. Him was, what, PW? Oh, no. Hey, Sanders. He said he asked you to stop. She said, but I kept on going. I sure did message him 3 times. I'm like, girl. These people are too much. I have another sheriff deputy story for you, but he is clear, not Sonia Clear, but he was arrested in Polk County for solicitation. I don't have an ending. Child, that's too much. That's me too. Out. Okay. They have too much time on their hands. Please like the live. Yes, he is a damn midget. You know how I am about rowdy little people who act innocent. He needs to get ready to be somebody prison pet. They probably got him in witness protection. Too much time. I'm struggling with organizing, and it's just me and my fur baby. Oh no, Elsie, I need to stay out. The way in Georgia, no, that's in Florida. Polk County's in Florida. Got his butt on federal charges. The wife can't help those people who she was emailing, was trying to act like they didn't understand. Maybe another 3 more emails. Listen, she should have stopped. He went hard, escaped all the court, those counts. He did escape all those counts. That little stump of a fella got a huge ego. He got a big ego. Girl, he was he felt threatened. Joy, she did. He said he asked her to stop. And she said, I kept on. I sent him 3 emails. I know he's in protective custody, or they have wearing that ass out, all the way out. And I think he's in federal too, if I'm not mistaken. So, is that it for Victor Hill? So, I'll show y'all a little bit of this video right here that I found. Oh, God. This is where he did an interview with CVS Atlanta. Y'all, they got access to one of his jail calls. It's a little snippet in there. It's not the call in its entirety, but you know. Oh, let me expand it so y'all can see his little bitty ass. Okay, I like the way that look. We'll play a little bit of this.
New at 5, Clayton County's former sheriff indicted and arrested. Today, he speaks to CBS Atlanta's Wendy Saltzman in his first interview since getting out of jail.
Some very serious allegations are being made against you,
Little
and I
person
feel
that
like
Miss
it is
Miss
time for
E,
you
I'm sorry, I
to
just read
defend
the
yourself.
comment.
Good evening, I'm Guy Rawlings.
And I'm Stephanie Fisher. Victor Hill posted bond late Friday on theft and racketeering charges. The former sheriff held his silence about that arrest until today.
His first interview was with Chief Investigative Reporter Wendy Saltzman, and she's asking our tough questions.
Victor Hill has said all along that he is innocent, but the evidence against him is mounting, and he broke his silence to me today. We had tough questions for Hill and his attorney about the former sheriff's involvement in criminal activities.
The only thing I'm guilty of is running for sheriff.
Today, in his first post-jail interview, former Sheriff Victor Hill responds to allegations he ran the Clayton County Sheriff's Office like a criminal enterprise. Some serious allegations have been made against you, Victor,
They're
that
not
you
serious.
stole county money.
They're not serious allegations.
That he stole county money, that's not a serious allegation?
I am confident that this indictment will not stand. This is an indictment that is alleging $14 here, $13 here, manipulated to the point to put into a RICO indictment.
Records obtained by CBS Atlanta News show Hill transferred $7,000 from his campaign to a corporation where he is named as the president, secretary, and treasurer.
I want to
Baby, he the whole damn business. How the hell he gonna be all that, child? He like Nesto on that damn lease, honey. He was the CEO, the head ninja in charge, the treasurer, the CFO. Baby, he all things. Child, just call Victor. Look at him looking like a little weasel. Pop goes the damn weasel. That man eyes telling he is damn guilty. Yep. Well, the jurors did not see it our way. And I don't see who. Look at him. He had to sit up in that damn chair, baby, because he didn't bring his damn booster seat like Cynthia do when she go to visit Nesto.
respond. I want to say, no, that's not so. By court order, I can't.
But as of right now, there is no gag order in the case preventing him from defending himself. An allegation has been made that you had a county employee write your autobiography.
I can't go into every allegation.
Oh, the employee finna pop up. Y'all ready for it? He gonna say, oh, he held me hostage. All you had to do is step over his ass and go out the door, sir.
Just kept saying, if you don't do this, I'm gonna fire you.
Jonathan Newton, also named in the indictment,
Jonathan,
told me
you
Hill,
look like you
while
6
sheriff,
feet.
ordered him to write his autobiography on county time. He says this audio tape is Hill directing him to finish the book.
I ain't worried about that. Everybody's coming from my
You
head.
go to jail, call
I got to finish a book. It ain't nothing that folks can do to me. I just want the book finished.
That was leaked. I don't know where it was leaked from. I don't know who it was leaked from. All I know is that information is not supposed to be out there.
But the evidence is out there.
He was the
and
janitor
Hill
too,
isn't
Sanders.
responding.
He's innocent. He's
Look at
cloaked
him.
in completely a
You need a
cloak of
booster
innocence
seat.
right now. He doesn't have to defend himself.
Hill only said again today he is innocent and that the truth will come out. He also says he will still have his name on the ballot for sheriff. Now, we've posted the entire indictment and that audio recording
find it,
online
though.
at CBS Atlanta for you to decide. I'm Wendy Saltzman, CBS Atlanta News.
Former Clayton County Sheriff Victor Hill speaks out for the first time today after being released from jail. A Clayton County grand jury indicted and arrested
He just bonded out.
him on criminal charges last Wednesday.
Well, today he gave his first post-jail interview to CBS Atlanta's chief investigative reporter, Wendy Saltzman.
Well, we had some tough questions today for Hill after he was indicted on 37 criminal charges, including theft by taking and racketeering. And while the evidence against Hill is mounting, he claims he's innocent. And his attorney says Hill doesn't need to defend himself. It is time for you to defend yourself. In his first post-jail interview, former Clayton County Sheriff Victor Hill refused to respond to accusations he engaged in criminal activity. Victor,
Yes,
did
definitely
you
give it
steal county money?
The only thing I'm guilty of is running for sheriff.
But the 37-count indictment alleges he ran the sheriff's department like a criminal enterprise, stealing from the taxpayers. Some serious allegations have been made against you, Victor,
They're
that
not
you
serious.
stole county money.
They're not serious allegations.
That he stole county money, that's not a serious allegation?
I am confident that this indictment will not stand. This is an indictment that is alleging $14 here, $13 here, manipulated to the point to put into a RICO indictment.
Hill and his attorney Musa Ghanayem claim they can't speak about the evidence
He
he
need to go over
presented
there.
them.
He need to go over there and represent Nesto, because on nothing serious to these folks. Shit, I don't care if it's $1. It ain't his damn money.
I want to respond. I want to say, no, that's not so. By court order, I can't.
I know that Victor Hill is a criminal. I don't feel like it. I know it.
One of the accusations is Hill forced his then spokesperson, Jonathan Newton, to write an autobiography about Hill on the county's time.
He just kept saying, if you don't do this, I'm going to fire you.
Newton released this tape, he says, of Hill coaxing him to write his book.
I ain't worried about that. Everybody's coming from my head. I got to finish a book. It ain't nothing that folks can do to me. I just want the book finished.
I'm confident that you'll see that there's nothing wrong here. There's absolutely nothing wrong here.
Tell me why.
I can't tell you why yet.
Now, although Hill and his attorney say they can't respond right now, there isn't actually a gag order in place to prevent him or his attorney from doing just that. They had little response to the actual charges except to say the truth will come out in a court of law, and Hill says he is still running for sheriff.
Okay, so we know that he did win the seat for the sheriff, and we hear gag order. So Nesto tried to put a gag order on the media. So gag orders are pretty popular. He defeated Jeff. To this day, I bet they fired people from my job for taking $20 for personal use and returning it later. Right. Not pick him up like a baby. Yes. Burp him. The cellmate Big Bubba gonna have to toss the man over his damn shoulders. Lawyer said he only stole $20. Yeah, $5 here, $10 there, $13 here. He was acquitted of all of this. Yes. The 37, I misspoke. I said 27 earlier, but it was a 37 indictment, RICO indictment. Okay, so he almost up there with Buckwheat. Buckwheat had 39. The rules are the rules, and no one is above the law or rules. Because regardless of how small it is, it's not his. And he did not have the authority to utilize county funds in that way. So I'm sorry, you riding around with these women. Okay, let's recap. He took trips in which he funded with his government card. He paid for gas, and he drove the county vehicle. Okay, because he said he may have to return. Okay, and he didn't have time to wait on no flight. He took women with him, one that was employed and gave her paid leave, honey. She was getting paid on her damn day off. And then a formal employee. He fired. Okay, all these officers lost their job because he came in and he was mad because they was over 5'5". Okay, he was pissed the hell off. Anybody over 5'5" was fired, allegedly. Okay, so he let go 27 officers for being taller than him. And then he had all those stuff by taking charges as well. He powed somebody at that house. No charges were brought up against that. And then he had the lady, the wife, arrested for harassing him. Okay, so that's just the tip of the damn iceberg. Part 2, we're gonna take it all the way to the damn prison house where he is currently located. Okay, is that a damn enough for Victor, Mr. Short Stuff? Who do you think you are, Mr. Short Stuff? So he was cloaked in his innocence. He's the popo that don't allow other criminals to get away with petty theft. So he wanted Oompa Loompa deputies. Baby, he wanted them low to the damn flizzo. Stop it. PW, you know I'm the to put some of that Lady T-Bug funk on there, okay? Stop it, you're lying. Not 5 for being over 5'5". Listen, some of those officers were made whole. They got their jobs back and they got some coins because the judge ordered it, right? So, but the others were unable to obtain employment. Child, they just went down to Thornton County. They're always hiring, right? So that is it for Victor Hill and Tiff. I'm done with them folks. I'm done with them damn folks. Y'all want me to drop the linker or drop this Nesto in Sonya? 8 minute. Let me pull it up. It's 8 minutes, y'all. And somebody got the damn, they can't even stay for the entire visit. They had to go. They had to leave. It's 8 minutes and 36 seconds. Let me see what y'all want to do. I pulled it up. The Nesto, okay. You know it ain't nothing to it but to do it. Because I appreciate y'all. I really do. Let's see. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Lady T-Bug Media. I gotta make it big. Y'all ready? Let me see. Who up in here? Carl, Nesto. Oh, okay. We ready. I see we ready. Let me hit the play button. This is from January 12th, 2025. Okay. If you in the membership, you already know what's going on, right? This haven't been played before. Okay, not even in membership. Look at Nesto over there looking like the damn black Jeffrey Dahmer.
You're going to spend an hour cleaning that phone.
I had good speed. He tore my house up a little bit, so I was cleaning, and then I ran behind a little bit. How are you?
Good. I see you all greased down.
Look at that hair. Oh, I should have had that one for the gel edges and ponytail.
It's cold as shit outside. Sorry.
It's freezing in here. Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah. Okay. So
What
how
is
you doing?
going on?
Black, right?
You're black?
What is going on? It looked like she just shaved her hair up or something. What the hell? Has it been this bad?
I don't see.
Oh hell, that's a better look. What the hell going on?
Nothing.
What the hell going on? I ain't see all this, child. Y'all know I be putting all this shit together at one time. Is that black shoe polish? Thank you, Sanders, for the 1999 super chat, honey. You made me feel so damn tall. Yeah, what in the hell in the black damn shoe polish is going on here? What is this?
Oh, yeah. But that's why I look like the way it's looking.
And she keep leaning down like this shit cute. What the hell?
I got it black
Down the Nesto.
Oh, okay. Why you don't put no mask on? You like you're sniffing over there.
Snotty nose, little Bill.
I am, but I'm good.
Oh my God, this
when you're going to sleep, it bothers you the most.
Yeah.
You just sleep on your back. After you clear your passage and all of that. Oh my gosh. Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? Winter sucks. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Hanging in there. Hanging in there. Hanging in there. Yes. Yep. How about yourself?
Tito would be proud.
Fine. I can't complain.
That's exactly what it's
Well, you
giving.
ain't out there in California, out there where it's going down at.
It's like every big city is having a breakdown or a disaster or a situation. It's crazy. I mean, it's where they want. North Carolina, they wanted the land. California, they want
Here
the
she
land.
go with her
Maui, they want the land. When they want the land,
conspiracies.
something's gonna happen.
Okay, so what they gonna do with the land? Whoever trying to get the land?
They're trying to do the AI city, that new city that they wanted to have built by 2030. Where are they going to put it at in LA? Where in LA is there land for a whole city? It's only in the outskirts when you going, like, you know what I'm saying? Far, far outskirts. They wanted a dead square in the center. And then, you know, the insurance policies dropped. Conveniently, 2 months, they dropped 70,000 people from fire insurance. Just like in North Carolina, they dropped them people from flood insurance right before the hurricane hit. And they all got put underwater because they want that minerals that's under the earth. That's what it's a land grab. All of it, everything's a land grab. Ooh. I seen this lady. I thought my legs were skinny. Her legs were super skinny.
What?
I'm small, so it's cool, you know, because I'm only 4'10", but she was like a regular.
Is she on that shit? Because that nose is nosing over there. Sure, what's going on?
Size, you know, grown person. And,
Okay, so what are you? You're not grown?
I'm not a regular size.
Looking like little
grown person.
Daryl.
I'm grown, but it's not the size of a grown person. That's the problem.
She done for not bringing tissues.
Oh, okay.
Everybody at the birthday party last night was way bigger than me.
Way bigger than you?
All the kids were bigger than me. All the kids been bigger than me since elementary school. That's when I start like looking at children like, oh my God, what are they feeding these people? Because I was never little. I was little in elementary school. I was always in the front. You know how they take the group picture and they put the tall people in the back and the little people in the front? I was always in the front. Always. Front row center or front row on the side next to the teacher. Every freaking picture. There I am. My kids are in the front.
So they started rebuilding Hawaii over there where they was burnt that too?
Is
Maui?
he saying Maui,
Yeah.
y'all? Is it Maui?
I don't know. You know, they don't put anything in the news anymore. The news is either it was like election all day, every day. Now it's you hear if Biden gives some money away, you see that. And then
Biden ain't the president
you
no
don't see
more.
anything else.
Gosh.
They don't talk about
It's
nothing
January
else. It's
15,
just strictly
2025.
this. They barely talk about the war, the casualties. They don't show you pictures of.
Why we talking about Biden in 2025?
What's going on over there while we're funding it. They don't talk about Israel and Gaza no more. You don't hear anything about Gaza and Israel, even though they're still killing over there. You would
look at little snotty nose.
Hear if it ended. So you know what's ongoing. But you don't hear anything.
She should science should have had beat the security.
You know? It's a land grab. They want the land. They need Gaza because it's natural gas right outside where the ocean is.
She could have worked there, honey. She would have been in the
there,
car.
And then they want to put that canal there.
She would have
because
been on the trip.
The Suez Canal, they're making like $9 billion a year.
She would have been one of them hoes on the trip. I mean, 3 hours on the trip.
They're trying to divert from using that and do their own canal, but they need Gaza in order to do the canal. So get rid of the peasants, you know what I'm saying, and take the land grab. It's barbaric. It's just like how it was. You know how you study history and you learned about wars and how people were just fighting. Like we're still doing that today. Why is that a thing still? Why are we still going to war, killing over land? Why can't you just buy it or leave it be? You know, be civilized. because you have that monetary value of things now, where so you didn't have, you had gold and silver back then, of course, but things are a little
She
bit
got them
a lot
wipes but no
structured now,
tissues.
where so you should be like, can we purchase, this land, yay or nay?
She bought them down Kleenex, those wipes or whatever it is, Mr. Clean wipes to wipe the damn phone down. Look at her trying to hold the head back so the snot won't come out. Why didn't you bring any tissue, ma'am?
Is your little car over there, do it warm up real fast? Take a minute.
It warms up fast. I'm gonna need you not to hate on my car.
I'm just saying it's cold out there. I'm just saying, I know it burns a lot of energy.
It's a Florida car. It's a Florida car, definitely. But it's cool. It's cold.
I'm saying, but does it warm up fast? That's what I was asking you, dude. Like a regular car. Sitting like, you like at the bus stop trying to wait to get on the bus. So I'm just trying to figure out. That's why I asked.
Sonya, do you have automatic start on your car where you can warm it up prior to you getting into it? I don't know what Nesto's trying to ask you, good.
No, it's cool. I gotta
Okay. You gotta go blow your nose.
I don't have to blow it because I could breathe, but it's gonna. I feel like it wants to run, and I didn't bring anything with this. I just walked by. But
you need to go get some wipe down.
in a minute, yeah, I am, because we got 20 minutes, and I know I'm not gonna make it without my nose running because I got a fucking cold, man. What is that? Who breathed on me? Hold on.
Y'all think she coming back? She over there trying to little snotty nose Hex. All her lies dripping out her damn nose. I'm here. Warm up, warm up, warm up. You can tell trying to not look like little Bill up there with the snotty nose. She got the runny nose. Yeah, she done gave Nesto the cooties. He over here breathing all hard. Nesto was trying to look. He was trying to look at that peach, baby. More like a damn walnut. That's it, y'all. Chill. Them folks say you can't walk away, sis. It's over. Come back next week. Come back next week. I told y'all it was short and sweet, 30 minutes. They ended the visit. My grandma would say, warm too. Okay, warm it up. All right, y'all. Y'all made it through 3 individuals. I'm gonna have to go add Nesto to the thumbnail. Roscoe from Martin. Yes, that's who it is. Roscoe from Martin. One party is she's sick. That is something else that's going on that had to do her hair like that. I don't know what the hell going on with the hair. They say, look, Nesto. That's definitely who it is. Roscoe from Del Marty Mart. Miss E say, no. I told y'all it was short. It was like 8 minutes. Soon as the call ended, I knew he called her. He had to give her time to get home. Oh my God. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me here on the front porch. We about to wrap up this live. I really appreciate y'all. And I really, really appreciate Sandals for my $20. Okay. That's all I have for y'all. Well, I could drop the link on. I don't know. They may not want to come up today. I may let them say their strength for tomorrow. Okay. We will come back though with part 2 for Vic. I'm gonna let y'all marinate on that. We'll bring him back Wednesday to the porch, and we will take it all the way to current date where he's locked up. Won't let him out. Baby, he locked up. Okay, he in jail. He tried to get an appeal, but them people say no to the no. Okay, you welcome. Them people say hell no. You're gonna stay in jail. Okay, that's fine. You'll be ready. Be ready next Wednesday, okay? All right, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna have to put an outro on. Child, we don't use ponytail no more since we ended the series. I think y'all said I could play it on Sunday. I don't have nothing funny to take us out. Thank you. Yes. Thank y'all so much for supporting. I was trying to see if I had something funny to take us up out of here, but I don't see. I don't think I see anything that I have that I got Dre. Even though I didn't talk about Dre, my big sis did talk about him. Oh, I could use this one. I can do this one. And this is for Tiff. This is for Nesto and Cynthia and Victor Hill, baby. We're going to take it to church. This is where they're going to be at, y'all. When Nesto finally ever get out, baby, when he's gonna be with his cart, his bottled water under the damn bridge. Victor Hill gonna be out, baby. He can't even be a damn mall cop. And Cynthia gonna be some damn where, okay, waiting on damn Nesto. Okay, or this may be her standing next to Nesto in the church.
I feel like going on. Take your time.
Look at Nesto and Cynthia. Take your time, Nesto. Good night, y'all. Yes, baby, Eddie, kind. Take your time.